He's holding this damn team back. Ever seen the pic of Oleg Zaitchuk with a bunch of YNs? Yes, I did. He was preparing for Kevin Holland. I did see that clip. Or the pic. Yes, I did see it. Free Cain, he shot an innocent man. Thank you for the £2. I mean, he did hit a perceivably innocent man. Thank you for the £2. We don't know, though, obviously. We don't know. We just don't know. He's 78 years old. Give Washed King a break. Who's Washed King? Oh my God, I met my 88-year-old great uncle last week. He's such a G, dude. He's like, I was expecting him to be like, hey, but he was all about it. He had a martini and everything. He had a martini and he was all up and around and walking around fine. And it was crazy how much life he had in him. It was actually insane. Apparently he has 12 kids. In generations of kids. Some of his kids are my parents' age. Some of his kids are my age. Based. Anyway. It was Welsh. We get an 88-year-old martini guru before GTA 6. Maybe I'm saving my drinking for when I'm older. Yeah, that might be the move. Jesus, yeah, he literally has kids that are my parents' age. And my parents had me in their 30s, in their early 30s. And then he has kids that are my age as well. Thank you for the $2. Hi, Guru. Impression of Joe Rogan in a dementia ward? I don't know. Impression of Joe Rogan in a dementia ward. Okay, yeah. People forget, man. Including me. Impression of Anshul Jabli singing Oasis. Today is going to be the day that I'm going to take a poo. By now, the Tim should have realized it's about what I'm gonna do. And I don't believe that any river feels the way I do when filled with poo. Thank you for the $10. And all the water in the lake is browning. And the elevator that I'm in is smelling. And I can't believe the things I think or want to say to you when I leave the cubicle. Because maybe you're going to be the one that smells me. And after all, I don't know. Jesus, dude. I don't know. Just on the fly, I couldn't think of anything else. You're my internet providing service helper. Dun, 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 dun. Potent Guru Strain keeping England. All right, thank you for the two. Maybe you're going to be the one that smells me. Okay, racism really does cheer you up. It does. It's funny. I don't know why everyone acts like they didn't enjoy Family Guy and South Park throughout the years. But humans can't make the jokes. Come on, lads. Stink shirt, best clip, that Indian. All right, thank you for the two. Quit making fun of them. Them. You mean grey shirt. Come on. Molly really celebrated with a fake belt just to never even touch the rankings. Will probably be relying on social services. All right. You're not even being funny with it. You're just insulting. Thank you for the $5. Try to be funny with it at least, guys. Social services to pay her rent in a few years. Okay. You sing that Peso Pluma song? No, I'm good. Start training MMA? I am. You can have private lessons. It would be funny if you got subbed, if you subbed Molly or some shit, yeah. Good old meatball sub. Impression of Jabli singing Photograph. Look at this river of poo. Every time I look, I think of Vishnu. How did the water get so brown? Want to come down to Curry Town? This is where I went to school. I traded my family for a shiny jewel. How did our ears get so red? Is that a poo on Vishnu's head? Oh, yes, it is. Of course it. When you're walking down the road with a korma, you need a poo when you get into the dooryard. I'm shitting out my lungs. I'm shitting out my stomach. I'm shitting out my kidneys. Thank you for the 2. $5. Paddy DeSaddy's reaction to Molly getting flying armbarred in her shop by a regular person when she messes up their order. Okay. Lad, women need to stop fighting, lad. Thank you for the 5. We have all infiltrated the UFC. Soon, even Dana will be a stench enthusiast. A smeller of the smelliest smells ever smelt or dealt from below the belt. Thank you very much for your rhymes. I appreciate you, man. Enough of the Indian songs, please. The Indian renditions of songs. I'm outnumbered in London right now. I'm behind enemy lines in London, England, so I need to stop making Indian jokes. Lol, and after all, it's my cubicle. Nice. Impression of Cain and Philly sharing a cell? You did what? Oh, no. Man said he got put in jail for killing up nuns. Impression of Leon Edwards singing YMCA? YMCA? I'm being bullied. It's 5 a.m. I give it a 2. Impression of Molly begging for change? We gotta have change, lad. The direction the country's going in is bad. I'm sure that's not what you meant, but thank you for the $2. Loopholes. Rogan likes hairy and muscular dudes. He does. I don't get arrested. It's only jokes. You know what I mean? I'm just making jokes. They're not that bad. Ah, God. Anyway. When are you going on Paddy's podcast? I don't think I'll ever go on. I don't know. I was laughing at the Molly jokes while he was crying, so I don't know if I'll be able to go on. But maybe I'll message him after the Chandler fight. If he loses, it might be better for me, because then it will show that I'm actually just there for him. You know what I mean? Not just because he's winning. Does it sound like 3 Musketeers outside due to the knife violence in London? No. It doesn't sound like the 3 Musketeers outside. No. Here! Come on. Cain has 5 years. Kane Velasquez, 5 years in jail. Thank God. Thank fuck for that, honestly. Jesus Christ. I know that might be a crazy thing to hear me say, but that's probably 3 years on good behavior. Fucking S+ result for Kane Velasquez. I know everyone's going to say free Cain, and trust me, in an ideal world, free Cain. For absolutely ideal situation, dude. Absolutely ideal situation. Shout out to his lawyers. Thank God for that, dude. 3, he'll probably end up serving 2 or 3 years. That's what we're hoping for. Oh, he's already served 3. Well, there you go. We're only hoping that he'll get off for good behavior in some way. He got off very, very lucky. He was facing 25, chat. He was facing 25. So although I could say free Cain, and we are all going to say free Cain, he's already served some. And I'm hoping that it'll be out in maybe 2 or a year or so. Thank God. Thank God, dude. Absolute A+ result for Kane Velasquez. Because what you got to consider, chat, is he didn't shoot up. He indiscriminately shot up a car full of people. Yeah, can't just shoot with innocent people on the road. That very, very, very lucky for Cain. And he hit someone that wasn't the guy that did it to his daughter. His lawyer said he'll be out in a year. S+ result. He actually hit a guy that wasn't the guy that did it to his daughter with a bullet. So, The best case scenario for Cain. Even though people are going to be like, shut up and just say free Cain, you fucking idiot, and all of this. I get it. Free Cain, but thank God it actually went this well for him. He shot out a car. Imagine seeing that. Yeah, he literally indiscriminately shot up a car with a clip of a gun. So, because the guy that did it to his daughter was in there. So, or his son. I don't know. I thought it was his daughter, but very, very good result for Cain. And we can only hope that he's going to get that lowered for good behavior. In all honesty. Or like with enough people's protest, he can also get that lowered as well. So, yeah. Jesus. I thought I'd give a take on that immediately because I know everyone's going to be fucking spamming about it. Good for Cain. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Robert Bell, I appreciate the 20 gifted to kick off the stream. Thank you. Straight away, I thought I'd do euros. Go up, dude. Lol, he shot out a car. Imagine seeing that. I know. He's only got to serve 6 to 8 months. Absolutely. That's good. That's really good. Really, really good result for Cain. I know he had Stormtrooper aim. He did, yeah. Hey, Guru, my grandpa has been in hospice and your videos have been helping a lot to get through it. I just want to say thanks. No problem, dude. Thank you for the $5. I hope he does better moving forward. Thank you for the $5. Sorry to hear that. Cain has that Stormtrooper aim. He does have a Stormtrooper aim. Why did Cain leave his child at a dodgy daycare? Because some people, thank you for the $2 Australian, assume the best in other humans. So when they see a child daycare, they think, if I put my child here, they're not going to. You shouldn't punish people for having natural human assumptions that other people are also human. So I don't agree with that thing for Cain. I don't know why you would immediately go to that in such a moment. Thank you for the $2 Australian. Thank you for the $5 Australian. Thank God Brav has terrible aim. I know. Well, let's not talk about his COD, KD, for fuck's sake. But yes, thank God he had bad aim. Because otherwise he could have killed the guy in the fucking passenger seat or the driving seat. Could have been an Uber driver. I said that at the time and I got so much hate for it. Could have been an Uber. There was a car full of people and he indiscriminately shot up the car in a rage. Understandable rage that he saw the guy in the car. But he's this actually worked out very well for Cain. Even though everyone's like, injustice, injustice. This is the best justice he can get. Nobody trying to jump Cain in prison? True. That's a bonus. Does Dana get Trump to help Cain? I think he's been... Listen, man. I don't know if they're much... If he has to do it 5 years from now, that's different. But if he's only going to have to serve the last 9 months to a year, I don't think they should push it. I don't think they should push it. Let the natural legal... I don't think he should be using up his get out of jail free card with this, you know? If he does have that connection with Trump. No, but Trump could do it for popularity, I would imagine. He'd win over the MMA community massively. So maybe Trump should do it. Do it, Trump. No, because DC will load up following the verdict. Oh, all right, yeah. Thank you for the £5. Feel like a heavyweight MMA world champion should be able to use his bare hands to deal with someone. We said all this at the time, but I'm not... I know. He should have waited for the guy to get out of the car, trailed the car for a bit, had some kind of like in the moment thinking, but listen, he fucking saw the guy that molested his daughter in a fucking passenger seat acting all nonchalant, life going on as normal, and he just fucking raged out and just went, blah, 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 blah. It is what it is, you know what I mean? He's also an MMA fighter. He's been, you know, let's not act like he's going to have the most clarity in those types of moments, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I want women's super heavyweight. I'm trying not to be too critical. I'm just happy that he got a very reduced sentence. I want women's super heavyweight division. Give us an early life section. Thank you for the €10. Can't stop laughing about the low IQ of UFC fighters and UFC fans about the Velasquez case. Free Cain while bro shot at the wrong guy. I know. I'm sad for him, but he had to be jailed, lol. I'm glad that he got a very reduced sentence, that's all. I'm not going to complain about it in general because I know how that looks. And I know, you know. But still, thank you for the €10. It's legit true. Free Cain is crazy. But glad Cain got a very, very low sentence. That's what I am. But Michael Chiesa, what did Michael Chiesa just tweet about it? Well, I spelled that all wrong. You know, I didn't realize until recently that Chael is short for Michael. Years ago, but I just typed it wrong on this thing now. It's not short for Michael, but it's a derivative of the name Michael. Michael Chiesa says free Kane at Donald Trump. Then he said Kane shouldn't serve any jail time. In the heat of the moment, what man wouldn't have elapsed in judgment to protect his family? The focus should be on the man that committed the crimes much worse than what Kane did. I agree with that. I'm thankful he only has to serve 5 years instead of 30. I agree with that. But what man wouldn't have elapsed in judgment to protect his family? I get it. But he's acting as if like he caught him in the act and did that. That's not what happened. He saw him on a highway whilst in his own car and chased him in his car and unloaded a clip of a gun into a busy highway. Don't do that. Like, we have to... It's so hard, man. It's so difficult to say because it's these situations where you get called out on so many things, but I hate to be the... It's almost like a Karen move, so I don't even want to do it. But no one should be unloading magazines of a gun into a busy highway. You know what I mean? Follow the guy. Wait for him to get out if you're going to play that game. But I understand that he had a lapse in judgment because of the emotions that he was feeling. But I'm just glad it was only a minimum amount of therapy. Or not therapy. I just read the word therapy. I'm glad it was only a minimum sentence. That's all I'm glad about. Because you don't know how much more damage you can do. You know, I mean, a stray bullet hits a woman walking her kid across the road, or... You know, just a car that's in front of them. It whizzes through the back window, hits someone in the back seat of a different car. It did hit someone different. Someone got hit by a bullet, you know? Clips are a thing too. All right, I just remember the lame Penguin Zio clip. These are quips. You're 5'1", Penguin Zio. Shut the fuck up. I hate that everyone hated Sneeko so much that they gave him credit for that. These are mags. These are quips. You want to see quips? These are quips with his guns. Like, come on, man. You're a fucking weirdo. Sam Hyde and Nick Rochefort have the best take on the Kane situation. I imagine so. They typically have those takes. But I don't know what it is yet. So I don't know yet. Maybe they jokingly said something completely different. Damn, you taking this girl?